It is a muggy August day here in Idaho. I want to show you the back of my truck. I've been through 3 iterations, well, I've been through 2 iterations now. One is the permanent wood build out. It took too much room, I lost a lot of space, and so I scrapped it. Number 2, I had a cot back there thinking I could take it in and out, which I could, and that was great, but it was just kind of a hassle also. Number 3, I went with this answer here. A lot of you have seen it. There's a lot of videos out there on it, the decked system. Let me show you how I have mine set up and go through, show you what I'm planning on carrying at this point. Okay, here we are. I have Ford F-350 to the 8-foot bed and purchased the decked system with the optional 2-foot gap. What do I mean by that? So in case you're not familiar, typical deck system comes to right here. On an 8-foot bed, you have 2 foot extra right here, and this is an extra $500 to fill this space in. Well worth it in my opinion. However, you know, each to their own. You could put water jugs or generator or whatever you want back here. So one word of, not caution, but just advisement. You have to drill, so basically right there, you have to drill into your bed and put another stake down point. Decked provides the stake down point. You just have to drill 2 little holes, put another tie down so that you can secure this 6-foot portion of the bed to something. Otherwise, there would be no support here. So again, I wasn't really happy about that, especially since I worked by myself and I had to do some like channel lock shenanigans to get the bolt and nut put on there, but it worked out pretty good. So I've got this net, goes to the 4 corners. All my sleeping bags, foam pad, everything's gonna get stuffed under here and will be held securely. There's my 10 by 10 pop-up. And then I have these drawer systems here from DeWalt just sitting on some horse mat to keep it from sliding around. That'll be pretty convenient, I think. I don't need all 8 foot to sleep in. So my wife and I'll fit just fine with the 6-foot portion. And then I've got a little storage right there. Now, on to the system itself. I got my water jug. I have another 5-gallon I can put in also, but let's start over here on the left side. Left side is going to be kind of the stuff that I use on a typical outing. I don't have any backpacking type equipment. That's all reserved for another bag. This is all my heavy stuff that I would never take backpacking. This is just a little mess kit from Firebox Stoves. Here's Webb's label tag. It's got a couple, like a bowl, a couple pie tins, and a plate, and a little cutting board. Great. Coleman stove. They're great. They're old. They work wonderful, and you just can't beat it. Silverware, cups. I didn't get any of their boxes or drawer organizers or anything because I just didn't feel the need. I'm going to put additional MREs, but just something quick here. This right here is, I didn't have anywhere else to put it, but they're snake chaps. What do you want to call them? Snake guards. Do a lot of through the desert hiking, metal detecting, stuff like that. Just rattlesnakes like to hide out in those places. So anyways, I put them there. A tarp. This is my cooking pot here, and I'll obviously fill this in so it doesn't roll around. Here I got stakes and guy lines and a hammer for any tents or this tarp that I might put up. Over here I've got elephant poles. If you haven't seen them before, Google them. They're great for putting up tarps and stuff. And then just an assortment. I've got military 2-man tent here and some hammocks with rain flies and whatnot. So that's what's going to live here in this drawer, and it just closes nice like that. Here's the other side. I have kind of a mix match of stuff in here. Starting at the very front, first aid kit, of course, have to have that. This here is a little camping table, fold up aluminum table, followed by my tripod. Tripod for optics, hunting, spotting, scope shooting, whatever. Here's my chest rig, binoculars, rangefinder. This right here, which I'll probably make another video on, is a get home bag. So if I'm stuck somewhere and I need to hoof it home, I've got tennis shoes, socks, water, MRE, stuff like that. Just the bare necessities to get me back home, or at least civilization where I can get some help. Finally, in the back here is all self-rescue stuff. I have a little saw, e-tool or shovel, axe, and then some cords here, like electrical cords for charging, solar panel and stuff. And then in the wet weather bag, chem bag, whatever you want to call it, for military, is my tow ropes, soft shackles, stuff like that for jumper cables and whatnot for truck rescue. Basically, I can plug a tire. I got a tire kit in there. I've got air compressor capability, and anything that breaks in the truck I can get home. So that, oh, and these are nothing special. They're empty. They're just some extra organization boxes that I had from the DeWalt system, so I threw them in here. Figured I can put little stuff in there. Anyways, that's it. I like it. I recommend it. I get my whole truck bed back, minus, a foot or so, which is not a big deal. And an additional benefit, which I didn't realize, was the elevated platform allows me to reach in much easier over the top through the side windows here and grab whatever I need. Before, I would have to get a step ladder, reach up and over all the way down to the truck bed. But now I just have to reach right here. If I have a cooler, the cooler will sit probably about even, so it's an easy grab. Anyways, hope you like it. And if you're on the fence about getting one of these, watch the videos. There's a lot of great videos out there. Great storage. Can't recommend it enough. Pricey, but worth it.